All right. Whoops, there's an echo. Hello, everyone. It's gone now. Okay. Hello. Welcome to Ascension Gateway. We are here tonight to honor the new moon in Sagittarius, and we've been doing this for a little while now, doing honoring the moon phases or the basic moon phases of the new moon and full moon. And so we're back, and I want to talk about how this is hopefully affecting people that are with us that have been doing this for a little while with us, and if they can tell a difference in their life, because I know that I can when I work with the moon energies. And so anyway, thank you everyone for being here. Hello, Metaphysical Oracle. Thank you for being here. And welcome. Thank you, Strada and Diane, for being with me on the screen.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
Strada's coming all the way from India. So thank you, Strada. She's ahead of us. We were just talking. She's in the future over there where they had the phase of the new moon. I guess you could speak already. And Diane and I are local here in Oregon, Portland, Oregon area. Yeah. So, Strada and Diane, do you mind introducing yourselves a little bit for those that don't know us?
Well, you go first, Strada, since you're before me.
Strada.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Shraddha, and I'm a pranic healer. I have been doing pranic healing for almost 13 years, 12 to 13 years, and this is a chakral-based technique which helps in treating people for different problems. It can be physical, it can be psychological, it can be financial, it can be emotional or mental, and it is treated through uh, energies. Like, we don't touch the person, but we do the healing on the chakras, and it helps the physical body, mental body, emotional body, and the etheric body to heal. So that's what I do. And today I'm here with Sharon and Diane to talk about the new moon. And this is a very interesting time as the world is going into some very intense energies, but there are some very good energies, and we can take advantage of this energy.
Nice.
Thank you, Sharon.
Of course. Thank you, Strada. And also, Strada has a healing, personal pranic healing circle, I guess you could say, or personal healing. Once a month, the Academy sponsors her in that once a month on I think it's the third Wednesday of the month. I don't have to look. So if you're interested in some personal time with Strada and some pranic healing, amazing stuff. It's donation basis. Just go to my website or the Academy website, Kumara Academy website, and you'll find it there. Yeah, it's really good stuff. And also, Strada's going to be teaching a class or doing a talk, I'm not sure which, on karma. So I'm really excited about that too. Can't wait for that. That'll be coming up in 2025. We have so many exciting things coming up. Diane.
Hi, I'm Diane, and I've been studying since I was a small child, actually, because my mom used to tell me all kinds of stuff. And of course, I was like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever, until I got into my 20s. And then she put me in this group with her, and I just kind of took it further than she did. And I belong to actually two communes, one very large one. And I am here because of Sharon and Shraddha, and we're going to talk about the new moon and what aspect it is in our life and what we can do with it, because it's a positive energy. This new new moon in Sagittarius, but also comes forward wisdom. So what we're doing actually is, because this is supposed to be isn't this the second new moon, or the second to the last new full moon or new moon before 2025?
There's one more.
Yeah, second
Yeah.
to the last.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is in Sag. I think the next one is in Capricorn.
Yes. Yes.
But this one you can really do a lot with because it's a positive new moon.
Yeah.
And then when the full moon comes in, you can really push it forward.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on this new moon for sure. Definitely. Thank you, Diane. Shraddha, why don't you go first and share how your culture, I love hearing how different cultures and faiths celebrate, the all the elements of nature that it affects all of us in some way. And so I just love hearing about it because I learn so much from all the different cultures, and especially when we're getting back to the roots of tuning in with the planetary alignments, the moon, how the moon affects us, and the different zodiac signs affect us, planetary alignments and things like that, because it's fascinating. And the seasons too. We got away from all of that. So I'm just really excited about this. Okay, I'll shut up now. Go ahead, Charlotte.
Okay. Yes. Right. So new moon here in India is um, it's on a Saturday. Like it's a Saturday evening till Sunday morning. So Saturday new moon is supposed to be very, very strong because it's in the Saturn day. So it's dedicated to Saturn. And now Saturn is associated with karma, with justice towards your karmas. So uh, people here in India, they do a lot of donations during this new moon. And this new moon, specifically in Sagittarius, is very strong because it has the energy of ancestors also coming in. And on any new moon in India, we offer certain offerings to the ancestors. So we do a lot of rituals for the ancestors. And if specifically this new moon is on a Saturday, so then we do a lot of donations for people who need certain things. Now, donations do not mean that it has to be in form of money. It can be in the form of food. It can be in the form of clothes. It can be in form of shoes, anything, medicines. But we do a lot of donations during this time. Also, new moon here, people have this very specific ritual of going and lighting small earthen lamps under certain trees, because it is said that those trees, they take your prayers directly to your ancestors. So they do that, and this is a very, very common practice. Every home usually to do this till the time you live in very big cities and you don't have these kind of big trees, right? But usually people do this, and also a very important part: new moon has the phase where all the emotions, all the mental things come on the surface, right? So people usually refrain themselves from any taking any auspicious decision, because it is supposed to be not a very balancing energy for them at this time. So they don't do that. They refrain themselves from taking any auspicious decision. So what they do is they just, they do a lot of mantra chanting, they do a lot of meditation, they do a lot of offerings and rituals, so that that energy settles within themselves, like inside them and also in their homes and offices, you know, because um, India, as everyone knows, is a very spiritual country, right? Very religious and spiritual country. So people do have an understanding of this, specifically of a new moon and a full moon. These 2 days are supposed to be very important, and people know that the energy doesn't balance it that well here, right? Within an individual. So they do a lot of offering. They do very particular rituals and mantra chantings and meditations, yoga practices, certain exercises, so that the energy balances within themselves. So they do this a lot. And if a new moon like today, it falls on a Saturday or it falls on a specific day it is associated with, so they do the ritual according to that particular setting of that day. So today is a Saturday, it's a Saturn thing, so they will offer things for the karmic neutralization. So if um, so we do a lot of donations when it comes to settling your neutralizing your karma. So you offer food, medicines, clothes, uh, shoes, umbrellas. So there are people who offer a lot of stuff. This is the winter time here too, but when any new moon is in the summertime, there people usually put out the canopies or stalls for water or lemonade, you know,
Mm-hmm.
milkshakes, you know, colder stuff to drink for the thirsty. So this is also done.
I'll
So
take
this
the
is a
milkshake.
winter time. Say that again.
I said I'll take the milkshake. Thank you. Okay.
Yes. So this is all that we do. But yes, the new moon has very, very intense energy. A lot of upheavals are also happening. So we do call in for lot of meditation, as many meditations people can do in groups, it is better, because the more meditation you do in a group, the more its energy amplifies, or the mantra chanting. Because as we all know, the entire world is going crazy right now. So yeah, these energies needs to be neutralized. So yeah, we do call in for a lot of meditation groups or mantra chanting groups.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that's so cool how the moon phases are honored. I love that your culture, what they do. It seems like every time we do one of these, we've been doing this what maybe 9 months now, I guess, or something like that, between
Yeah.
around there. Um, that they find a way to honor ancestors and
Yeah.
teachers and gurus and masters in some way somehow, and we don't do that enough in our Western world for sure. So I love that. That's just part of your culture, which we need to learn from, or we need to remember and get back to the basics of that. I think. Yeah. Thank you, Sharda. Uh,
You're
I
welcome.
love what you talked about with bringing things in balance, and I feel like that's what. I mean, I know in my life that's what honoring the phases of the moon has done for me, is helping me with focus in co-creating and that
Mm.
type of thing, releasing, because I have a journal that I use for writing down what we want to co-create, and we're going to do a little ceremony here in a little bit to release what we like, burning karma kind of thing, release what um, we don't want in our lives anymore, what we want to let go of, what no longer serves, and then write down we want to co-create. But for everyone here, I'm wondering if anyone here has been doing this with us for a while. and how it, if you tell a difference in your life, in your co-creative life, and if you see a shift in energies with doing this, or if you've already been doing it, because I know that I definitely feel a difference when I work with the moon phases and work with the planetary alignments. I can tell a difference. Okay, Diane.
This new moon, of course, I was, as you were saying, you were talking about what we don't do in the West. Well, what we do is usually new moon, we celebrate at a bar. I mean, that's basically, I don't, but
Celebrated in a bar? Did you say
yeah,
something? Yeah.
not the
I remember
spiritual,
those days. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
not the spiritual people, but most everybody
Well,
goes to the
sometimes.
bar.
Yeah.
Oh, new moon. Okay, let's drink to that. I mean, that's kind of what we do here, unless you're spiritual. Um, I think they do that in probably yeah, they do that in London too.
Well,
Anyway,
around, I guess what you're saying, I understand what you're saying is we tend to celebrate around alcohol and around food and that kind of thing, which is awesome, definitely. Um, and honoring, but yeah, and I don't feel like we take enough time to honor our unseen peeps, you know what I mean? Or the people that are on the other side, because we've kind of, since the Western world is mainly like normally, fundamental Christian or something like that, where that awareness has kind of been programmed out of us, of honoring the dead, honoring the people on the other side, and that. So, um, anyway, I love that your culture does that, Sharda. Unless
yeah,
you know of any, Diane, where we do that on a regular basis, and I'm just not
yeah.
aware.
My daughter-in-law is from Japan, and they do all that kind of stuff too. Of course,
Cool.
they've been as the world turns, Japan is doing more to the Western influence because of money and
Mm.
less on their spiritual side, even though they still do honor their ancestors. That is one big thing that they have not let go. And the other thing that they do in the wintertime, they don't have centralized heating. And the reason is because they have this thing that they call, it's an oven. It's a heated, like it in the kitchen, everybody gathers around it, and that heats almost the whole house. And they don't want to do without that because it keeps the family together.
Oh yeah,
So we don't have much of that here other than
yeah,
Thanksgiving. And because of politics, our families are fighting. My family isn't, but a lot of families are.
yeah.
So anyway, that this new moon is an enthusiastic moon, as Shraddha said, and it's very adventurous. It brings in honesty, um, being outspoken, independent, but you have to bring in something that the Sag does give you is wisdom. You have to be open to changes, but you have to discern, as my teacher said. You have to discern, because not all things, you could be boisterous and it's just too loud, too much. So you have to reel yourself in and say, okay, I need to look at this because this may or may not be what I want. Because when the full moon comes in, it's going to push whatever it was that you're doing here forward.
Mm.
So you have to have this wisdom within yourself. I think it's more like grasping the wisdom and saying, I need to discern this. Do I need to be that loud? but you just have to remain open. Because things will come. It's a positive moon, new moon.
Good. The new moon is our friend this time, today. Nice. I love that. So I've got a little bit of information here on this new moon. It's yeah, like you said, it's fiery and adventurous in the sign of Sagittarius, inviting us to step into optimism, expand our horizon, and explore new perspectives. So yeah, when we write our co-creative intentions today, let's not be afraid to color outside the lines. That's what that's telling me. Okay. Yeah, totally. And so apparently we're in Mercury retrograde as well. It says which begins its pre-shadow phase. During this period, the retrograde energy calls for reflection as well, like you were saying, recalibration and deeper clarity, making an excellent time to revisit old ideas or refine plans for the future. Perfect. Okay. So to sit in reflection too. Okay. And Venus is in Scorpio, which amplifies our emotional intensity, bringing depth to relationships and a call to transform lingering fears or blockages in love, releasing karma. There we go, right there. Karmic patterns, karmic blocks. Saturn direct is in Pisces, supports our ability to manifest dreams into reality through discipline and spiritual alignment. So being focused with our co-creation, with our manifestation of intentions. There we go. And the Mars is in Sagittarius, fuels passion and courage to take action, but with care, not to act impulsively under Mercury's influence. So yeah, that's exactly what Diane, you were saying. So that's just putting a punctuation mark on that and what Shraddha was bringing up too. Good times. Nice. Okay. So Nicole, yes, you. So I'm assuming that you did answer my question about the if you could see a difference, in doing this. And you say here, clean vessel equal clear divine communication. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Sandra. Good to see you.
We have two Sandras.
Yeah, we've got two Sandras. Okay, so let's start with releasing what no longer serves. Okay. We can do that quickly like we always do. Just a couple minutes of writing down what we want to release and let go of, and throw it in the dumpster, throw it in the fire. Just get rid of it. So let's just take a couple minutes to do that. And after we do our ceremony, we'll go ahead and do some mini readings if anyone wants some readings. Some mini readings, which is always fun. All right, so if you have what you want to release written down, tear it up in little pieces or burn it later. And I like to state the intention that I release this to the universe, I release it to the all that is. Divine Mother, Father, Creator, whoever we would wish to place that symbol on the infinite intelligence, for it no longer serves. Now release it with love. Everything I've written down and more, release with love and gratitude, for it no longer serves. Whew. It helps for me to take a deep breath and blow it out. There you go. Be gone. And so it is.
Hi, Christine.
There she is. There's Christine. Christine, do you feel, since you've been with us pretty much through the whole journey of doing this full moon, anyone else? I'm not sure. Sandra, perhaps?
New moon.
Well, I'm sorry, new moon. Yeah, you're right.
I've been the same thing.
I know, right? Since the beginning of doing these
Moon phases.
There we go. Ceremonies and work. Do you see a difference? Can you tell a difference in your life and moving forward? And how is it affecting you? Shraddha, what about you? I know you do it all the time anyway, right?
I used to not do it few years ago, but I have been doing all this for I think 4 or 5 years now. But I've seen a lot of change, and not in my life, but entirely in my family. You know, my family entirely have improved. The relationships have improved. The personal bonding, the individual bondings have improved. People have become more settled. There's more clarity in everybody's life. So, that's what my point is, that if even one person in the family does the ritual for specifically for their ancestors, it your ancestors helps and blesses the entire family. So, these mantra chantings, meditation, because if you improve, obviously you're going to give that energy to the people around you. So once you exchange that energy, it affects the people around you, and you attract better people. Like, you attract better friends, you attract better acquaintances, you attract better people in your work. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yes, it has made a lot of difference in my life.
Nice. Do you mind? Would you do some mantra chanting for us in a little bit after we?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
To
Why
help
not?
us foster that energy.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Okay.
Or with us, for us, both. That's awesome. Shraddha is the one that prodded me to start doing these shows, because I used to do new moon and full moon ceremonies with crystal singing bowls in person. Yeah. Here locally before we ended up being indoors all the time, before I got lazy after the pandemic. And then
Yeah, pandemic is more like it.
and then I got lazy, and I don't do those anymore. But I've been prodded to start doing some more in-person stuff. But the crystal, I have, all the crystal singing bowls, and wow, the energy is just through the roofs when you do it that way. Definitely. And I need to get out more. So
My teacher told me that they can actually hear those crystal bowls in the Pleiades.
oh wow, I believe it.
That's
I
how
know.
wonderful that tone is. They can hear
when I got my first bowl many years ago, I guess it was when I first moved here. I've been here since 20 years. Gosh, 20 years now, since 2004 in Oregon. I moved back home. And I got my first bowl, which was the sacral, beautiful big sacral bowl, the second chakra. And I played it, and I just started crying because it felt so amazing, and I felt a longing because the sound of it reminded me of the Pleiades, being on the ships, perhaps, or it just because I have memories of the Pleiades, but it just it woke something up in me, definitely, of memory. So that makes sense, Diane, for sure. Now I have all 7.
I think it's a tone of the universe. I mean, every planet has a tone, and that's how they keep them aligned. One of the things that they keep them aligned, but it could be that it was like a home tone to you.
Right.
You know, it touched your whole being. Because some tones do that. Some music does that.
Yeah. Stephen Halpern, I think it is Stephen Halpern. He has some
yeah.
It's called Sounds of the Pleiades or Song from the Pleiades.
I think I have that CD running around here somewhere.
When I play that, I'm just taken the Pleiades, and it's so it's haunting. It really is. It's haunting because of it's really amazing stuff. Yeah. Okay. Sandra, you want one? What do you want? A crystal singing bowl? I suggest getting 1 or 2 or 3.
Yeah. 4. Once you get one, you'll want to have another one.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, Rhino Lone Wolf. Hello. Thank you for being here. All right. Next. Let's do our co-creating, what we want to manifest moving forward. We want to co-create. Now, what I do, and it helps me a lot, is to have a journal I have a moon journal here that I use for co-creating. And I write down what I want to manifest. I don't write down what I want to release because I get rid of that. But what I want to manifest, each new moon, I write it down in here. And then the next month, when it comes to writing down what I want to manifest or co-create moving forward, I look to see what I wrote down and do a take stock. Okay, what did I manifest moving forward, or how far along am I with what I wanted to co-create? And then I move that and I write, little notes about that. Like what, I was just this last month, I just wrote a couple of little things that I wanted to co-create or do before the next new moon. One of them was to finish my audiobook, and I did.
Oh,
so
congratulations.
I can check that off.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. I finally finished it, so I got to get it on up there. So, little things like that helps with focus. Anything that can help with focus, I'm all for, and so that might help you as well. And then writing down, and you can always bring forward what you hadn't completely manifested or hadn't completely co-created from last time, and bring it forward if it takes more than a month to work on. All right, so let's write down what we want to co-create moving forward. Okay. Okay. So if you want to write your own book in life instead of having life write it for you, I highly suggest keeping a journal or a notebook to do that. That way you can read what your chapters are, how far you've come in your chapters, and what your next chapter can be based on how much you've, what you've co-created or haven't moving forward. Right? I know that it took me a while to realize I want to be in charge of my life. I don't want outside circumstances to be in charge. Of course, co-creating with Christ energy and God's source. And then, I mean, that's the best way to live, I think.
Looking back on some of the things that you wrote, don't you? You say you've gone so far, but I went into my closet to try to find those tarot cards, which I still haven't. I mean, I have boxes, containers with all kinds of stuff, and I found a writing that I had done like in 1989, and I said, "Wow, I was pretty good then." Who was that? I didn't know I was that great.
Yes, you don't recognize yourself sometimes.
Yeah. Who wrote that? Well, I was doing pretty good then. I don't know about now, but yeah, I was doing pretty good then.
You just got better, that's all.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I might just be in a lateral move, but it's funny.
Well, yeah, that's what I love about journaling is I have a library of journals. Same here, Nicole. Since I was a teen and I'm 52 now. Wow, that is a whole library. It's like the Akashic records, isn't it? It's
Well, you have to have a room.
Yeah, totally. I don't have my journals from when I was a kid, unfortunately, but yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. I love looking back to see how, where we've how patterns, things that we didn't even realize that we were co-creating, that we were creating in our, as we're writing things, and patterns that are messages, and looking back and saying, oh wow, I didn't even realize that I wanted that back then, and now I have it. You know what I mean? Like years and years ago, I was writing in my journals I wanted to create an academy, have an academy, that type of thing, years ago. And so now I have one, and it seems so as organic as it is when you have what you were envisioning, when you're there, so to speak. We're never really there, but when you're in that space, it's I don't know how to put it, but it's like, okay, but there's always something more, right? Which is good. That's a good thing. So now I want to shift into different aspects of the academy, bringing
Evolution.
Evolution. Thank you. Transformation. That's the academy. Anyway, Kumara Academy of Transformation. It's always transforming. Yeah.
It's a process.
Mm-hmm. Just like everything. So it's good stuff when we look back. we can congratulate ourselves for how far we have come.
Well, like with Nicole, and she's got her journals as a teen, she can look back at her old self.
Yeah.
And see how much she's grown and evolved from a teenager. I mean, a teenager is all about their toes and fingers and what they want, their hair, how they look. And as you evolve, it's like, yeah, okay. I mean, I thought I knew so much. I thought my parents were really stupid until I was 21, and I found out my mom was really brilliant.
Yeah. Aren't all teenagers like that?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, definitely. So let's, Charlotte, would you like to lead us in a little prayer to send to our ancestors and our guides and masters to help us with what we've written down that we'd like to co-create?
Sure. Let's do a short prayer. You can take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. To the divine, supreme Lord God, to all the divine teachers, to all the divine masters, to all the supreme God, to the Creator, to all our ancestors, we pray, we humbly pray for your priceless blessings, for showing us the correct path, for helping us on our way, on our path in our lives. We humbly ask for clarity, for focus. We humbly ask for your divine help, guidance. We ask the divine supreme Lord God for the priceless blessings, guidance, help, light that you have been showing us all these years. We specifically pray to our ancestors and our entire family for blessing us with love, compassion, mercy, and forgiveness. We are very grateful for your lineage. We are thank you. Thank you, Supreme Lord God, and all the divine masters, divine angels, all our ancestors for protecting us, showing us the correct path, and not letting us lose our focus from the correct path, from the right path. We are so grateful for the protection that you have given us. all the Supreme Lord God, to all the Divine Masters, to all the Divine Angels, Healing Angels, all our ancestors. We are thank you with great respect and reverence. We are thank you, thank you, thank you. Inhale, exhale. You can gradually open your eyes.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, everyone.
So, is this a good time to lead us in a mantra?
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay. You all can just close your eyes and just take in that energy. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Feel this energy going to your heart chakra, going to your heart and spreading in your entire body. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. You can gradually open your eyes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Christine says your cats are freaking out and staring at the TV. Nicole, you say you've been communicating with spirits since you were young. Oh, all the trials and tribulations are crazy to look back upon. Oh, I bet. Yeah, yeah, totally. Namaste.
Namaste, Nicole.
One thing I've also learned about journaling is it's a good way to do your life review while you're in the body instead of waiting till after you leave the body. You know, why not, right?
Yeah.
More time to spend in when we're in the higher planes, more time to spend in the higher planes rather than having to sit there and like with our guides, oh, I guess I should have done that better or whatever, you know. This way we can do it here because we have that awareness. We can do all that. We can clear that all here. Right? I actually interviewed a gal on my this YouTube channel last year, I think it was, and she went through a really tough thing in her life, and she started doing her life writing down. She was guided just to write down her life review type of thing, and making atoning. And she was drawn to read the Nag Hammadi book, and she had a in the body in the body spiritual, like an NDE, but it was in the body spiritual transformative experience where she was driving her car and she left her body while she's driving her car, and she
Ooh,
was in the
that's
back seat.
dangerous.
Her spirit guides were driving her car for her while she's in the back seat of her car. And yeah, it was a pretty profound experience. Her name is Mary.
Wow.
I can't remember her last name. But yeah, it's a really crazy story on my YouTube channel. So, last year. Yeah. Ooh, that felt good, Sharda. Thank you. I love mantras.
You're so
That
welcome.
really
Thank
raised the
you.
energy. Thank you.
Wow, Nicole.
What? Her incense, my incense holder just flipped over and fell. Oh shit. Yeah, the energy is pretty intense.
Yes. You should burn some incense.
Nice. Okay. Are we ready for some readings? We've got about 30 minutes left. That's probably enough time to do some little mini readings for people. Synchronicity, Nicole, reverberating. Yeah, definitely. The energy is off the charts right now. I know. Christine says, I know. It is. It really is. Mantras will do that. They open portals, don't they?
Yeah, I was singing Om Namah Shiva before I came onto the computer. I mean, I love that one.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's the portals just open up like crazy when we do that. Toning, mantras, all that good stuff. Okay. So, what are you reading? Well, at the moment, I'm reading a few books. Is that what you're asking me, Sandra? Okay. Or do you mean I'm being sarcastic? I have the Lyran Oracle and a Pleiadian Oracle that I keep working with because I love them so much, if that's your question. What do you have, Diane? Shraddha, do you have some cards or you want to do some mini readings?
No, I don't have my cards today.
Okay. Well, you can still do a reading if you know, without the cards, maybe, if someone has a question.
Sure. I can do a reading if someone has a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So looks like Sandra is first. Before we start, I want to say that I pulled this card for the group tonight before we even started. It's the number 9 White Lion Collective for the group tonight. And the fine print is opportunity, time of inspiration, gates opening. That's pretty cool. Number 9.
Wow.
Yeah. It's for everyone here. So the message from the White Lion is for everyone here. This is for everyone here. And everyone who sees this on recording, this is for you too. Okay. We are a group of intergalactic species situated in Sirius B, here to deliver to humanity messages of upgrade and cosmic remembrance. Just as we pass forth messages onto your collective, so too have other intergalactic species served us in past times, reminding us of our true worth. When we scan the field of your entire reality, we observe that a large percentage of the populace do not believe in their worth, nor think they are capable to accomplish their inner dreams. This deeply hurts us as we are very aware of your potential through our quantum vantage point, and we know how much the human is capable of achieving when they simply believe. Kind of like what we're doing tonight, right? We present to you this card as a strong message that your belief system has the potential to open all the doors in your mirror-based reality and also close them. Around you are subatomic quantum particles that are constantly interacting with your vibratory field. These particles absorb your beliefs, thoughts, and inner frequency, and then the alive field adheres with perfection to what is presented, like a scribe following a speaker. When you doubt yourself, the field sends you situations of doubt as the servant it is. On the other hand, when you believe in yourself and your self-worth, the field receives this intention and opens doors of opportunity to match the frequency that is you. Whether your current situation is, whatever your current situation is, know that you carry the tools of transformation through your inner frequency, thoughts and vibration that may transform all. Begin to pay attention to this inner world and examine what are your predominant thoughts, emotions, and frequencies that you're communicating to the alive field. Know, beloved, that there is so much power when you activate self-worth, supportive thoughts, and feel it vibrating throughout your entire being. We encourage you to open into this fully, knowing you are worthy and one with all creation. Now is the time. Don't wait. Opportunity, time of inspiration, gates opening, and worthiness. Nice. So that's for everyone. For us, a reminder that we are very powerful, and what we put out comes back to us, right? Okay. Diane, do you want to read for Sandra?
Sure.
Okay.
You know, Sandra, if you feel ungrounded, you should try a hematite stone. Those are very grounding. Just a suggestion.
Any guidance in general? Okay, feeling a little ungrounded. Okay.
Yeah. The hematite always is a grounding stone. Just hold it for a few seconds in your left hand and you'll be fine. Feel the energy. Okay. Ooh. Page of Pentacles. Red hat. Sag. Page is somebody's going to bring you a message. That's what a page is. And they're going to tell you that something is okay. Whatever it is you want or need. I think it's your job, but I'm not sure. That's kind of what I'm feeling. You have a decision to make, but you're going to be okay because someone is going to help you. The Six of Pentacles. This is the one where you should go out and buy the lottery ticket. This is another one. Things are going to manifest your way. That's what pentacles are. They're manifestations. And six is means it's a transformation number. It means teaching and learning, and all good things going to come to you because it's two pentacles. Wow. That's really great. I mean, the page and the six. You're going to come into whatever it is you want. Could be money, it could be an answer to whatever your question is, but I have a funny feeling it's work. Whatever it is will work out for you. Okay, Sandra? I hope that helps.
Okay. Sandra, I just want to share what I keep getting for you is self-care and unplug. I got unplug, and that could be also what Diane was getting to. Unplug from unplug more. Basically, unplug from the matrix more, and self-care. This is a good time for you for self-care. Important time for you for self-care, especially with what's going on with this moon phase. So if Mercury's been in retrograde for a little while, that could be why you're feeling that. So that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, if you get the hematite stone, if you have one or know someone that has one, I was given one in the form of a scarab, and I was told to put it on a ring by my teacher, and he told me the person to go to do it, the silversmith. So I can't do that, but what I'm saying is it will give you a ground. It will ground yourself. If just you can sleep next to it, but be careful because sometimes it'll keep you awake. Crystals have a way of keeping people awake, especially on a new moon or a full moon. A full moon, really.
Full moon, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Also, the dolphins say play. You need to play. Dolphins are saying play. Bring more play, dance, sing into your day.
Yeah. Somebody's going to help you, though. That's what the page said. So
there you go. Okay. Hopefully that's helpful. Sandra, okay. Nicole is next, I think. Shraddha, you're up.
Yeah,
Yes, for Nicole.
for
She's
Nicole.
asked you what you see for her in 2025.
Okay. Okay. So, Nicole, there will be some changes specifically on the financial front sometime in April next year. That's 2025, and that will help you uh, in the rest of your year. But when it comes to the other part, like the spirituality, after the mid-year, like July, June, July, that will be the time when you will have some, you will see more things happening spiritually to you. So, first 3 months like January, February, and March, there will not be much of a commotion. But from April onwards, you will see a lot of things happening in your life, different things happening in your life. It will start from the financial front and it will go up to the spiritual front. So you will see a lot of things happening then in 2025. But it will happen after April.
Okay. That sounds like nice. That sounds nice. I do see for Nicole, I just want to say that I see things moving very quickly for you in 2025, that there's a lot of movement there. Yeah. I'm sorry, Shara, did I interrupt?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I just see a lot of movement, a lot of quick movement, and I'm also getting by mid-year you're going to be even more busy than you are now.
yeah, and I pulled the card for her. It says it's the High Priestess.
Mm.
Wow.
Very spiritual. Yeah, High Priestess. Good things. Very spiritual.
Yeah. And hopefully you wrote in your manifestation notebook or journal, or whatever you wrote down for tonight, was outside the lines. You colored outside the lines with that, because I'm feeling like you've got lots of manifestation energy, co-creating energy coming up. So all the work you've been doing is coming. It has been coming to fruition, but it feels very strongly now, moving forward. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that's helpful. Okay. Let's see here. Who's next? Looks like Fira. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Fira. Where am I in my spiritual journey?
I think it's Farah.
Farah? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Robin. Good to see you.
Nijad.
Whoops. Let me put you back up. Well, I pulled a card for you, Farah, just now. And I got taking chances with the whales. This is the Palladian cards. Yeah. number 18, which deduces to 9. So there's a dove there, there's a portal, and the orca, lots of good stuff there. And you sitting in the middle of all that good energy right there. Lots of things opening up for you. But what I'm getting from them is taking chances, is stepping outside your comfort zone is where you're at in your spiritual journey now. That it's, I'm feeling like it's time. It's time to shift even more. And that's chances. They're showing, this card is telling me for you that there's this portal waiting for you to step through and jump into, basically. Jump into. So you are a Pleiadian starseed. This card comes to remind you that within yourself is built in to knowing, to sense the future and guide you your way in a path of the greatest success and reward. Now is a keen opportunity to take a risk. There you go. Take a chance and move in the direction of your soul dreams. That's what we're doing tonight, helping with that. Know that rewards always involve risk, but these risks have been greatly reduced through the inner technology that is built into you as a Pleiadian starseed. We want to remind our star family that you can overcome fear and walk towards the life you desire. No, all guidance will be truthful when one is attuned to their highest self, which is always readily available. So it's a great time of prosperity, psychic powers, star guidance, and risk taking. So the Pleiadians are telling, your Pleiadian family is telling you it's time. That's what I'm getting. Take chances. Do something crazy. Color outside the lines. Anyone else get anything for Farah?
Hey, somebody's from Halifax, England.
Oh, nice. Another Leanne. Nice. No? Diane? Shraddha?
Oh, are we still talking about Farah?
We're so if you're getting anything.
Yeah, she wanted to know. She wanted to know about her partner.
Oh, I didn't see that message.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
So she has two questions.
My person are in a no contact period, wondering has he moved on or will he be back? Well, I think that's up to you, Farah. Do you want him back? That's the question. I think that you should move on. What do you think, Farah? Do you want him back?
Well, it feels like this question and the other are tied together.
I agree. And I just pulled out a card for the guy, for you and the guy, and it came up 10 of rods upside down. Now, if you really look at it, the 10 of rods is just, you need to move on. It's not a very good card because you're hurting yourself. That's what these rods are saying. You are going to be happier because I'm feeling like there's someone else out there, someone will love you for who you are. I'm getting this feeling there is someone there, but you need to let go of the other guy to let this person in, or woman, or whatever it is, or whomever it is. It doesn't matter. You need to let go of that person, because there is someone there waiting for you. What do you
Focus
think,
on Venus.
Rhoda?
I'm sorry. Venus is part of this new moon phase right now is amplifying emotional intensity with relationships. And it's a call to transform lingering fears and blockages in love. So I'm getting to focus on Venus to help you with moving through that time. And that's what taking chances was all about too, is stepping outside your comfort zone. It's never easy moving into another, you know, phase of a relationship. But it feels like the card you pulled, Diane, just felt
Yeah,
like stuckness. It felt like stuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel that there is someone there waiting for her. They're just sitting there. I mean, it's like two ships passing in the night, and when this ship decides that they no longer want to sail with that person, the two ships will meet. They're not going to collide. They're just going to meet. And this person is a really great person. You may even know this person.
So she says yes. She let go. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, there's someone there. It may be a few months, but the person will be there. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never felt this strongly about anybody's relationship before, but I really do on this one.
Okay.
So I don't like to give relationship advice.
Well, you're not giving it. You're it's coming from
Yeah, it's really it. I mean,
you're
that's
the channel.
really strong.
You're the channel.
And she is really, she's going to be happy, happy, happy. This is the guy. He's going to be your person.
Okay. So I think I saw Christine next. No, I can't find it.
Yeah, Christine said something about she wanted Shraddha to do something about energy.
Oh, okay. Let me find it here. There we go.
Okay. So for Christine, uh, you can integrate the energy of the new moon into your sign by um, just helping people around you. Specifically, I believe this is the winter time, so you can donate certain things, certain warm clothes or socks to the homeless or people who need it, so that you that energy will come and help you, and it will get integrated in your sign. You can also do certain spiritual practice. It could be any kind of meditation, any kind of mantra chanting if you like, and that will also ground you with your sign and the new moon energy. Now, new moon energy is a very intense energy, so that's why we usually do a lot of meditation. If you cannot do any meditation or mantra chanting, you can just play it on YouTube and leave it there. You can just play it on YouTube. That's it. If you cannot do it yourself, and but please do donate certain things, like specifically, I don't know why socks is coming to me again and again for you. So you can donate socks to the homeless, because it will help them walk. It will help them, not get cold. So it is like a protection. So if you are giving protection to someone, uh, universe will protect you. the divine energies will protect you. So if you can do that, and socks is coming to me again and again for you, so please go ahead, and if even one pair of socks, that is also fine. If you can just go ahead and donate it to someone, it will help you as well. So it's not a, it's not a lot of things that you have to do. You just have to do one or two things, and it will help integrate this new moon energy with your sign and with yourself. And it will go along for a very long time. So you can repeat this process every new moon, or, every week as per your convenience, and it will help you. It will help you with your normal day-to-day life as well. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. Well, happy birthday, Christine.
Yeah, happy birthday, Christine.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Have any other
Yeah,
Sagittarius in the house?
and yes, the birthdays are the very good time to do these kind of donations, if you can, and if you should. It doesn't have to be that big.
Nice.
Namaste.
Okay. So Leanne has, um, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Leanne. Just lost a family member this weekend. Oh, but
Sorry.
yeah, but lost to
No,
myself at the moment, to be
oh,
honest.
she's the one from Halifax,
Yeah.
UK.
Hmm.
I've been there, Halifax, UK.
Nice.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we're sorry to hear about that. Are you looking for a message or? See if we can connect. I feel a mail here for you.
Young.
Yeah, if you could just tell us who you're talking about, then it would help with clearing the energy here. But I do feel a male for you that wants to reach out and let you know that he's good. And you may have someone else, but I feel like a male feels like yeah, younger.
Young.
Yeah,
Yeah, a young man.
Pisces.
Only if drawn, she says.
Only if drawn. Okay,
She
I'm not
wants
sure.
she wants a reading.
Oh, okay, okay.
Are you up?
Am
I'm
I
blessed. I'm blessed.
all right? If you're looking for a reading, yeah, psychic reading. Um, but I also feel you're psychic too, Leanne. I feel like you have the gift, which I'm sure everyone here does. But I do feel that you have the gift yourself. It's just that you don't trust it. And
Did you see him depart, or has he come to you in your dreams? It's a cousin, Young.
cousin, okay, yeah, it feels like
I think he's come to her.
yeah, he's showing me that he communicates with you, Leanne, not her, you. Uh, but I pulled the card Universal Knowledge number 11.
Ooh,
Number 11 for you.
master number.
Yeah. And number 11, I feel is important for you and that you see numbers as well. Okay. So your cousin, or
She says she has a leg. There's
Oh,
a time difference lag somewhere in the software, I guess.
she's in UK, so it might take
Yeah.
a bit. Okay. That's all right.
She'll get the message.
Yeah. So what the Pleiadians are telling you, what I'm feeling from them is that you are well on your way to bringing in more wisdom, more knowledge. Whenever we lose someone to the other side, it opens up a portal for us to shift us into a higher frequency, because then our soul group member, as long as they're not stuck here, but they move into a higher frequency, so that opens that portal between us. And especially if you were close, then that opens up another portal for you to access even more wisdom and universal knowledge. This is opening up a portal for you, is what they're saying, and to remember your heritage. So they're also talking about, don't forget about yourself, self-care during this, during your grieving process, because it's really important. And that's how you can connect with your gifts. Trust what you're getting. So the number 11 is important for you. You're going to start seeing repeating numbers if you're not already. And so what they're telling you is that make sure to trust your intuition and spend time in reflection. That's how you foster your gifts and abilities, and that they have your back. Always. So hopefully you're still here and you heard that. That was an amazing message, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Coming on a new moon from someone who has passed. Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whew. I feel it. I feel the emotion of it. So hopefully you were able to get that. Okay, so anyone else? I think we're about, oh, perfect. It's 8:31 here in my time, my neck of the woods. Okay, spot on. Thank you. Oh, good, good. Sandra has a question. If we really miss the departed family member and are having trouble connecting with them specifically, any advice, or did you just give it? Yeah, kind of, sort of. Well, number one is trust what you get. Whoops, trust what you get. And they're always trying. What I've learned is they're always trying to communicate with us. We just have to trust it, because a lot of times when, and Diane and Shraddha, you can definitely chime in here too. When we are grieving, we think we're making things up, right? Because we want to hear from departed loved ones. We want to hear from. So sometimes we think, oh, I just made that up, or oh, I just want that to happen, or something like that. But it just trust it. The more you trust, the more the information flows. The more those portals become wider, because we're opening portals when we're communicating with the other side, and then it becomes easier. Shraddha or Diane, did you want to add anything to that?
Yes, and all the more, when you miss the departed family member, and you are having trouble connecting with them, it is also that they are on their own journey as well. So it is better that they don't connect back, because then you're holding them back from going into the light, which we do not want. We want them to go into the light. So that is totally fine. You will always miss a departed family member. You will. It's nothing like that that you're missing them today, but you will not miss them after 5 years. We always miss our family members, but don't stop their journey. The soul has its journey, so the soul has to go on. So yeah, just bless them and uh, miss them with good energy, not stopping them. Like don't stop them. Don't do that. Don't get them stuck, because it is said in our culture that the more you grieve, the more you want them to come back. The soul do not go on its journey. It doesn't go towards light. It gets stuck. That's not what we want for them.
The thing that I know is that they will come to you in dreams, and they will give you messages, and sometimes there'll be a wisp of wind or a feather or lights flickering or something, and they will communicate with you. You just have to recognize the signs about who you think it is. I know that my family communicates with me through my dreams, meditations. I was playing with my dog the other night in my dream, and she's been gone for 3 years. So, they're there. They're just telling you that, everything is fine. I'm happy where I am. I'm
Yes,
okay, and you gotta move on. I miss my mom. She's been gone for 20 years, but she communicates with me through my dreams, through my meditations. Even sometimes I'll be thinking of her, and I know she's there at that point. I've also had readings from the people in Sharon's class. That's another way you can communicate with your loved ones, through Sharon's class.
In
Also,
January.
Sharon, yes, Sharon will also do that. But if you take, like, isn't that one of your classes in January, or is that something different?
Yeah, psychic mediumship course is in
Yeah.
January.
Okay, so if you take that class, like I'm going to take it again, it's just a refresher for me, but still I need to get in contact with it. But because the thing is, oh, Sandra's going to do it too. The thing is that if you take this class, the people in the class become in tune with you, and they can tell you what ancestor came for you. Like, I got a cousin from somebody that I hadn't seen in years, and it was a strange thing, but it was okay, because I understood he needed to tell me something. And so when you take these classes, you will be able to communicate with your loved ones or friends. We've had friends come as well.
Well, they're loved ones. Friends are loved ones too.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes, but sometimes
Well,
they're
I don't
more
know.
loved
That
ones
one
than
time,
family.
yeah, that one time I got a friend of yours. Well, it wasn't really a friend. You said, I've moved on. I said, yeah, but she wants to apologize to you over and over and over. She just kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And you kept saying, I know I've moved on. I kept saying, I'm sorry, because she's apologizing to you. And
I
I'm
don't,
telling you this.
I don't remember that, but I want to talk about. Thank you, Diane. Thank you for the plug, by the way. I forgot to mention it. Um, Christine says a bonus is the class is fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Does the grief affect them? Sandra asked, and I want to touch a little bit on what Shraddha shared. From my personal experience, I know that um, when we're grieving, our just from working with spirit, myself and myself over these years, that when we're grieving, our loved ones do want to help us. They do want to relieve our grief, definitely. And I don't see it, for me personally, I don't see it as holding them back. I just see it as them wanting us to, like you were saying, Sharda, wanting us to know that they are good and they're better, basically. But they also grieve for us too, because they want us to be happy. What they want, because they're looking at our lives from a different perspective. And a lot of times, spirit will stick around close to atone if there was some, some things that they want, that they did wish they had done better. They'll stick, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they're on the earth plane and not have it crossed over, but they'll atone and they'll help us, their family members, with being some kind of a helper and atone. They want to atone for what they could have done better, that type of thing. So I see spirit as being really no different than they are here. They have lots of time to grow and on their soul journey. But if they see that we need help, they will be there for us. That's my perspective on it. It doesn't mean there's any right or wrong or anything like that. That's what my experience has been, that they are definitely here to help us, just like they would be in the body. And since our
Absolutely.
souls, pardon me?
Yes. They will always come to help us. They will
Yes,
always be here to help us and guide us and protect us, right? But what I meant was that, when we grieve for our emotional loss.
sure. Yes.
Yeah.
We don't let them, because when we grieve, they will also feel bad. So,
Yeah.
it stops, slows down, and it stops in certain cases their journey as a soul to move ahead, right? So that's what I meant. But yes, absolutely. Whenever we need them, I lost my father almost 8 years back. But, I understood that it's not about grieving, it's about living with his values and what he taught me. And
Hmm.
he, till date, he comes and he helps me whenever I need him.
Right.
If I pray to him and I call for him, he does come and he helps me. And he doesn't really show up like in, different things. But yes, I do sense him at times. He does show up, as Dan says, in the dreams, and he guides and he protects us. So that's what I meant. And I think it's everywhere. And that's what it is when you pray to your ancestors, they do come and help you. That's
Yes.
what the whole thing is, right? We
Right.
make them
Because
strong.
yes, it's
Yeah,
love that keeps us, that binds us. It's our love we have, even if we've
exactly.
had challenging experiences with members of our soul group. There's still a love uh, binding between us. So definitely, they are part of our family still. They're part of us and part of our progress, our spiritual progress, and there's too, they're working on themselves too. And what I've heard from spirit is that as we progress, they progress too.
Yes,
As they progress,
yes,
we progress. As long as we're stay connected and realize that they still have a life, and they're not gone, that they still are living a life on the other side, that hasn't stopped. So yeah.
And Shraddha is
Good
right
stuff. I
about,
love talking about this stuff.
yeah, and Shraddha is right about getting stuck, especially if there's a group of grief.
uh,
That person can't move on in the Delta consciousness because that whole group is holding them back. So they do get stuck here. There are, and Sharon has other classes like that too, where and I call it pop spooks. And
Wow.
These are ones that are stuck here that for some reason they don't know they're dead, or they have the need that they're trying to take care of this person, and so we send them to the light.
Wow.
And that's always an interesting phenomena, and it's a true love on our parts to have these people move through death consciousness.
Yeah. Yeah. Spirit rescue.
Yeah. With popping spooks. That's what my teacher said.
Popping spooks.
That's what my teacher said. Oh, we go, what we did last night, we popped spooks. Okay.
That sounds so funny.
I know.
Spooks.
He said that what they do is they take the alcohol, and it attracts all kinds of people.
Alcoholics.
Yeah.
Spirit alcoholics.
Yeah, spirit. Yeah.
Psychopomp, right, Sandra? Yeah. That's what it is. Psychopomp work. And I have a course on that too coming up.
Yeah.
So,
Karen's got it all. And they're always fun.
yeah, that's right. Okay, well, my dog
we
is
get to know each other, and it's a camaraderie in the group.
That's good stuff. Good times.
Oh, I hear the baby.
She just woke up, so that's my clock, meaning it's time to end. The timer has gone off. All right, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you, Shraddha. Thank you,
Thank
Diane.
you.
Yes.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Diane.
Thank you, everyone. And we'll see you. Oh, January 1st, we're doing a 2025 projection on moving forward together as a group. And we'll have other people here too. And we'll do some personal projective readings for people. So every New Year's Day, I do a quantum leap into the new year, where we'll do some really cool stuff, and we'll do some projections and see. It'll be fun. New Year's Day. I haven't got the time yet, but probably around 4 or 5 Pacific, something like that. So stay tuned. Okay.
Don't forget about your book. I don't have it.
Yeah. If you don't know, I wrote a book.
Usually I have it right here, but it's in another room.
Thank you, Diane. Awakened Soul, Sharon Sananda Kumara on Amazon. Okay. Shraddha, did you want to share anything before we
No,
close?
thank you.
Yeah, about your
Thank
class.
you.
About
We
your
don't have
my
that
class.
scheduled yet. It's coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming up. The karma class is coming up, but we see everyone on the third Wednesday, Sharon,
The third
of every
Wednesday.
month.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a pranic healing event. So if someone needs a healing, you can come and see me there.
Yes, definitely. And I'll send out a notice for that too. Diane, you have anything you want to share?
Have a great time.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. And Merry Christmas. If we don't see you before, no, we'll be doing a full moon around that time. So we'll see you soon. All right. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.